Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Gold. In the last part, we made our way to... Wait, we're in Mahogany Town, right? I've already forgotten. Pokegear, what you got for me? Mahogany Town, yes. We took down, Gym Leader Whitney. Is it her name? Dang it, I've actually forgotten. No, it's not. No, Jasmine. Why did I say Whitney? No, Whitney's the one with the milk tank, the one that everybody hates. No, Jasmine. And so we beat her. We came over here, and we went to Lake of Rage, where there was a shiny Gyarados. Guys, it got a shiny Pokemon. It's one that everybody's gotten. Anyways, but we met Drake. And he's like, hey, there's like something weird going on here. Follow me. Anyways, well, he went in here. And again, we can't get past this guy. He's like, you want to buy a Rage candy bar? I'm like, no, dude. Anyways, and we go. That's not the place. Whoops. It's in here, actually. Yeah. Dragonite Hyper Beam. Ow. That would kill, man, I'm sure. What took you, Luke? I don't know. How long has it been since I last recorded a Power Pokemon? I don't know. Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. Let me just move the guy out of the way. I mean, this guy rages all kinds of red flags anyway. I mean, this music really doesn't help. Luke, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. I mean, you can take care of everybody. I mean, spoiler alert, he's the Pokemon League champion. Anyway, what do you have to say? Ah, you found the secret stairway. Yep. What you gonna do about it? Ugh. That guy's dragon Pokemon are tough. Again, you should be dead. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Chances are I may speed this up. Cause I gotta do 2 Team Rocket members per statue. And depending on how many they have, how many Pokemon each Rocket Grunt has, okay, he only has 2, but I don't know about the other ones. Depending on how many Pokemon they each have, I may speed this up. So, you know. Hey, future me, if you end up deciding to speed this up, you can start now. Anyways, I'll just take you down. Okay. Oh, okay, good. You ain't disabling my fire moves. My one fire move, actually. When I say fire moves, I only have the one. Oh, really? Well, Tortoise is pretty close to level 30. Normally at this point, I'd probably have a Typhlosion already, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, and of course, oh yeah, that's right. At the end of the last part, I got an experience share from Mr. Pokemon. That's after I got the scale from the Red Gyarados. Zubat? Yeah, sure. Static, you're up. Alright, bring it on. I'll zap you out of the sky with a Thunder Punch. Down you go. I actually kind of forget how long this little dungeon is. If it's not that long, we can go ahead and take on the gym in this part. So hey, that'll be nice. Let's see, yeah, he's down. Dang, I failed. So he's done for? But again, 2 to a statue, so now I gotta find no one. It's my turn, there's no escape. This won't be the last time we have to deal with this, by the way. At the minimum, I have to go up against 1 more statue, which means 2 more Rocket members. He's got 3 Pokemon. Yeah. I have a feeling I might speed this up. Of course, if I am speeding this up, you can't hear what I'm saying right now. Or you can hear it, you just don't know what I'm saying. It's all gibberish. Anyways, Ember go. Is down 91. Oh well, that made sense. With the experience share given to Cloudfire, we split the experience. I kind of prefer it in the later games where it isn't split necessarily. How best to describe it? Well, it's not. I mean, it's not like split up. Like it's Torch gets experience, Quagsire gets experience. That's 2 Pokemon. We cut that experience in half. It's not like that in the later games where you all just get like say my Pokemon gets like 200 and like I don't know 48 experience. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh my god. And Torch is poison. That's wonderful. I'll just keep you in. Let's say, like in later games, a Pokemon I have would normally get 240, like, I don't know, 243 experience normally, without the experience share. With the experience share on in those later games, it'll still get it. I'm pretty sure how it works is, it'll still get that. I can't speak, because my nose is a little stopped up a little bit. God, I'm such an awful speaker right now. But again, my nose is a little stopped up at the moment. Now I'll check out. Rita's go. But I think the way it works in the later games is, if you normally would get 243 experience without the experience share, you'll still get that amount of experience. No, you'll still get that amount of experience anyway, but now all your other Pokemon get it. Because I know in the later games, it's not a hold item. It's just a thing. It's just like a key item you turn on if you want to have it on. Honestly, I like that more, but I'll be honest, it does kind of break the later games a little bit. Especially X and Y, because X and Y was a little too easy. Yeah, he's mentioning there with the statues, like until you find a secret switch, turn and flip that, they're gonna keep going. Oh wait, hang on. But yeah, until I have that switch flipped, they're gonna keep coming after me. I don't have. I'm gonna come back. Alright, okay, so I don't trip that a second time, thankfully. Okay, no, it's just one. It's just the one that they have to get past. There's another one if you want the item. Well, no, actually, I just come down here. And there's that guy. And I do have to fight him. I flipped the switch on the computer. This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you. Yeah. What a nasally voice. Kind of about as nasally as I probably sound right now. Oh. Okay, so I won't have to speed this up, actually. Because that one statue is just the only required statue I have to deal with. Okay, so it's a Magnemite. I'll just burn it to the ground. Now, technically, there are actually 2 ways to deal with this floor. And one, you could deal with all the statues if you really want to, and get all that sweet experience, but quite frankly, I just can't be bothered. But, oh man, you can't even see the last little pixel that you might need. It's just like, that's probably like 5 experience left, I'm sure of it. Alright, well, I'll just keep Torch out. But yeah. Past the other statue like at the top left of the map is like a strange little floor. I'll show it once I get past this guy. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm pretty sure nobody has ever gone that way. I'm pretty sure no one has ever gone down that path. Like in an actual Let's Play or whatever, because I'm pretty sure no kid I ever knew who played this game, or really any let's player I've ever known has ever gone down that way. They've always gone the way that I'm about to go, because it's way less annoying. Also, I noticed I didn't get a new move. That's wonderful. Okay. Now hopefully Torch will evolve pretty soon. My guess is he evolves at level 32? I believe so. Well, heck, maybe he evolves at level 30. I don't know. But if he does evolve at level 30, oh man. That'll be something. I get it. Nope. Alright. Lost triple A here. Do I have to press it? Yep. That's accuracy. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so now none of the statues will give me rocket grunts. Alright, I'll divulge a secret about our hideout. That thing on the floor up ahead is a warp panel. You step on it, you'll be warped back to the entrance. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, that's the floor. There's like a certain, I'm sure there's like a certain path through that. If you step on the wrong part of the path, you get a Pokemon to fight. And of course, I don't know the actual path because why would I? I've never gone through there intentionally. Okay. I found an... Ooh, nice. I get some money to sell. Anyways, yeah, take a warp panel right here. That takes me back to the entrance. I want to go down here. There you are, Drake. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Oh, thank you. Here, give them some of my medicine. Yeah. Now repeat this at like 100 times at various points throughout the game. And you get Sun and Moon. Yeah. I don't know if it's like that in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because I haven't played that yet. I'll think about it, but from what I've heard about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the game there's like not much change in like the way the game progresses until like much later. And I'm like, why would you bother making like new versions of Sun and Moon if you're not gonna bother changing anything until like hours and hours into the game? Again, that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to play for myself. You know, I'll do that at some point. And you know what? Speaking of since we're playing Pokemon and talking about like, you know, stuff that's new in Pokemon, can I talk about what is Generation 8? I'm doing like really heavy air quotes right now. You can't see it, but it's like the biggest air quotes because I remember when, you know, during like E3 or whatever, or like one of the Treehouse things, Nintendo's announcing a bunch of stuff like little news, and then I think it's like AG Anuma or whoever offhandedly mentioned like, oh, by the way, we got a core Pokemon game coming out for Switch. Everybody lost their minds. Like, oh my god, it's Generation 8. We're gonna get Generation 8's coming to Switch. And we got all this little pieces of news coming out about the game. Like some rumors, like not totally confirmed about, you know, various details about like setting of the game, what gameplay might be like. And throughout all of that, people are like, oh my god, Generation 8! And here I am thinking, guys, it's not going to be Generation 8, okay? I'm sorry, it won't be. You quote me right now. And when they finally tell us so much more about the game, you come back to this video. Listen to me say, it ain't going to be Generation 8. And when they tell you it's not Generation 8, like, they put up that news, I will make a video. I will tell all you people like, I called it. It ain't Generation 8. I told you people wasn't gonna be Generation 8, and none of you listened to me. And I'm willing to bet you that video will be made. Now, on the other hand, if it turns out that it is Generation 8, I would be like, hey, I was wrong. My bad. I thought it wasn't going to be Generation 8 because, hey, they say it's a core Pokemon game. That doesn't mean it's Generation 8. If you were to ask me, my best guess is it'll be something kind of like Pokemon Coliseum or HD Gale of Darkness. I'm going to skip past you. Actually, I might as well just fight you. Where it's not, I mean, it doesn't have the same structure as, say, a mainline Pokemon game like this one, where you got gym leaders and gyms and like this. Well, I was about to say this overarching plot, but Coliseum and HD Gale of Darkness had overarching plots. But again, those games didn't have like the same kind of structure. Again, no gym leaders, no gyms, no Elite Four, that kind of thing. But that doesn't mean it's not a core game, mind you. It still had the same gameplay. So I wouldn't like those games. I don't count those as spin-offs, honestly. I don't know. Does it count as a spin-off? I mean, I don't know. Could you call it a spin-off if it has the same general gameplay but not the same general structure? I don't know. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure someone would. I mean, I'm sure you could do that, but then by that logic, Super Paper Mario is a spin-off of the Paper Mario games because that doesn't play like an RPG. It has a few elements of RPGs, but it's not like a traditional RPG in that sense. And I guess by extension, Six Star and Color Splash aren't really RPGs either. Although I would probably agree with you there. But that's a topic for another time. Right now, I'm dealing with this guy and his Golbat. He's screeching at me. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. That's weird. Okay, so Quagsire got experience from Firo and Torch, and they just gave it to him. So, okay, so it wasn't really divided amongst, or what? I don't know. Hi, Lance. It's 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Luke, let's go get the passwords. Gotcha. Does he say anything? The guy in the cape is incredibly tough. Oh, I know, and I'm going to have to fight him much later. Now for you. Do you have a password for me? I used to work for Sylph, but now I run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Referring to events in Generation 1, which is not I've never played any games in that generation, as I've probably mentioned before. Honestly, I don't plan to. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyways. You know what? I'm gonna get Quagsire out here. Let's give him a little bit of screen time. Show us what you can do. Come on. Yeah, whatever. Oh, great. Quagsire is poisoned. Fun. Not a surf, aren't you? I'm trying to think of something else. To talk about. I don't know. There's no gaming news that I can talk about. I mean, the last bit of gaming news that I could have talked about was the Nintendo Direct from last Thursday, but I already talked about that on Undertale. and at the time of this recording, that is of course a failed part of Undertale that I have the audio. Like, I have the audio for that uploaded onto that. What am I saying? Look, the audio. Look, I already went over all that in part 15 of Undertale, so if you want to know more, just go watch the beginning of that part. Anyways, you know what? We need to get on out here. Wait, you know what? This may not be a good idea. We'll just see what happens. Cut you down to size. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna swap you out. Sure, how about you? Alright, let's see what we can do. Actually, no, I guess I could talk more about Colosseum that's the Gale Darkness, and I kind of, really, that's 2 Pokemon that have been poisoned. I'm gonna have to get out of here and come back. But no, I guess I can talk about those games. Well, I can talk about It's the Gale Darkness, not Colosseum, because I've never played Colosseum. Although from what I've been able to tell, they're more or less the same game, so okay. So, I don't... You know what I don't understand about those games? Actually, here's more specifically, what I don't understand is why people give those games crap. Because, it's too... Like... I don't know. As far as I can understand, those games get a bit of backlash because it diverges from the main structure of Pokemon. Like, it doesn't have gyms, it doesn't have gym leaders. And I'm like... And people don't like those games for doing that. And I'm like... Why? And you don't like it because of that reason? Really? And I'm like, I'm fine with them, you know, not doing that and just doing it, you know, those games decide to just do their own thing. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, they just get to tell really much more of their own story. Like, they don't have to be part of, like, the main Pokemon games. They can just do their own thing. I'm fine with that. Like, the stuff with all the Shadow Pokemon. Like, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. I like that stuff. I'm fine with a series that has, you know, entries, like, that has entries that don't diverge from the main gameplay, but do also do their own thing. I mean, the only exception to that, I guess, when it comes to Pokemon is Battle Revolution. I mean, I haven't played that game, but as far as I can tell, it's just a series of battles. That's it. Like, that's literally it. And honestly, that is just boring to me. Like, okay, yes, you have the core gameplay there. You know, Pokemon battles are rock, paper, scissors type of strategy, and you don't give me anything else. And I'm like, that's boring. I want like a game around that. Like Colosseum, like what I'm doing right now, going one-on-one against another trainer, that's, as far as I can, from what I've seen, that's all Battle Revolution is. It is like, just this. And now imagine if you cut out like an overworld, a story, and characters, and whatnot out of this game. That's better, as far as I can tell, that's Battle Revolution. That's stupid. I don't even know why why did they even bother making that game? And I don't know if it was ever popular or if it sold well. I imagine it sold well. Mind you, it's Pokemon. It's gonna sell well anyway. But as far as I can, now there are a lot of people give that game crap for just being battles, and you know what? Good. And yet, you know what? They should, because I need more than that in Pokemon. I want, like, a plot of some kind. It doesn't even have to be very good. I just want a plot. That's all. Like, give me a thing. Give me, like, some characters to follow. Give me, like, some kind of a story to follow. Again, it doesn't even have to be very good. I guess now I can also talk about the stories in Pokemon. Oh yeah, she has a password for me. Alright, Slowpoke Tail. Yeah. And now I gotta find the other guy with the password, and I don't know where he is. It's not him, I know that. That guy down there. What's this? Ice Seal? I'd rather have like an antidote. Just in case these people poison me again. Up there. No, that's not where I want to go. Anyway, there's no sign. I don't care that Pokemon are hurt by our experiment. Well, you're just pleasant, aren't you? Yeah, I guess I can talk about stories in Pokemon. Mitch, that's your name. That is not a name of a scientist. Okay, I'm getting off track. Stories in Pokemon. Well, I know the general consensus for people about when Pokemon actually tried with its story was Black and White. That tried with an actual story, and yeah, I guess I could say that. There was like an actual story there. I don't remember much about what happened in the story. Like, you know, you had Team Plasma, who was like, oh, people abuse Pokemon, we're gonna help them. They're, like, everybody can compare them to PETA. And what an apt comparison, because they were secretly evil. I'm sure someone in the comments go like, PETA's not evil yet. I would say they are. They claim to save animals, but they end up euthanizing so many per... But they end up having to euthanize like a whole bunch of animals anyway. I'd say that's pretty evil, and Team Plasma is secretly evil as well. Which kind of brings me to, like... I mean, I was actually kind of decently enjoying Black and White's story for a little while. Because I did kind of like... And there was like a decent character to him. And Getsis was like kind of cool. Team Plasma was kind of cool. And then, oh, by the way, spoiler alert for an almost 7-year-old game. If you don't like that, go cry me a river. It turns out, oh, guess what? Getsis wants to take over the world. And even then, and at that point, even I was like, are you serious? Like that's your real goal. You want to take over the world. You give me this surprisingly not too bad story. And like and you have this team, this evil-ish team who could have been interesting. And then it turns out they want to take over the world. I mean, way to just kill everything you did at that point. And that's why I don't care much for Black and White's story. It's because of that last little bit. It ruined everything. It ruined the whole story for me. Okay. As for Black and White, and of course they made Black and White 2, which is when they stopped, you know, doing like the third game in a generation thing. I don't know why they stopped doing that, actually. But, man, I don't mind that they stopped doing that. Of course, now, you got people being like, oh, they're gonna come out... Like, even now, people like, they're gonna come out with a Pokemon Stars version. And I'm like, guys, they stopped doing the third game thing a long time ago. They're not gonna bring it back. I remember when people said that, like, about It's My. They're gonna bring a Pokemon Z. No, they're not. They didn't bring it out. They brought us Pokemon Sun and Moon. oh, they're gonna bring out Pokemon Stars. I've heard some people say that might be what Switch game could be. You know what? Honestly, that's actually more likely than it being an 8th generation. I'll tell you that for free. Oh, speaking of X and Y, I did say it earlier, that game was like a little too easy. And it honestly is. It's like way too easy. And the story, that's not very good. And don't even get me started on Team Flare. Like, they're bad. They're really bad. Like, I don't know. I get the feel, like, if you ask me, Team Skull is like Team Flare, but with like some kind of, but with like actual self-awareness. And Team Skull, and I actually really like Team Skull. Like, they're funny and they're intentionally not that threatening. I like that. And Sun and Moon actually had a I actually did kind of like Sun and Moon's story too. I don't know. I've heard details about how they changed the story in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I won't get into details about what those changes are, because honestly, I'm not sure how. Like, it mainly has to do with Lily's mom, is what I've heard the most controversy over. And I won't get into details about what those changes are, because quite honestly, I'm not sure how true what I've heard really is. Again, I have to play it for myself. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Again, I have to play it for myself, and I will at some point. It's not on this computer. You'd think there would be something. Well, anyways. Oh, dang it! There's this guy.